field at Waller Stadium in beautiful Manhattan Beach, California. It's Mustang Football 2013, the playoff edition. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chris Lee, alongside, as always, with Jeremy Sadowski. And we're here to bring you exciting high school playoff football action as your Mira Costa Mustangs take on the Highland Bulldogs. Of course, the Mustangs come in here red hot with a 7-3 overall record, 4-1 in the Bay League with that second place Bay League finish. Mustangs have come in here after the loss against PV. They come in here with wins 42-6 over Peninsula, 42-0 over Losinger, and 35-0 last week in the big rivalry contest against Redondo Union. That means the Mustangs have given up only 6 points in their last 3 games, and that 6 points was on a return, was not given up by the Mustangs defense. Mustangs defense has been stellar, not giving up anything literally to the last 3 opponents. Let's see if they can carry that momentum into tonight's contest. Of course, Highland will give the Mustangs a little bit of a different look than what they've been seeing all season long. Highland second leading rusher is their quarterback. So expect a lot of running from this team. In fact, Highland's quarterback has 2 more yards receiving all season than he does rushing. So it's definitely going to be a heavy ground game for the Bulldogs. That may feed right into the strength of the Mustangs defenses. They have been very tough against the run all season long, really forcing teams to try to beat them in the air. And even when they've tried that, the Mustangs corners have come up big. So let's see if that Mustangs defense can hold true to form tonight and stop the run game of the Bulldogs. Mustangs offense, meantime, has been soaring lately with, again, 42 points, and 35 points in their last 3. The Mustangs, after that loss to PV, really have put a strong emphasis on the passing game. Of course, the strength of this Mustangs offense has been Sebastian Franklin, their very talented senior running back. All season long has been getting the ball into the end zone and racking up the yards for the Mustangs offense. But Greg Briskin has really showed that this passing game can be one of the best passing games in the South Bay, as well as number 3, Harrison Morrow, who is a highlight reel at wide receiver for the Mustangs, arguably one of the best wide receivers to ever play that position for the Mustangs, has been unstoppable all season long, and lately he's been joined by number 4, PJ O, who has been very solid as a secondary receiver for the Mustangs. Add that to the running backs, especially Brandon Mills does a great job out of the backfield for the Mustangs, catching passes. Altogether, that makes for a very talented Mustangs offensive group. Of course, the Mustangs, one of 4 Bay League teams that have made it into the CIF Southern Section playoffs. In fact, all 4 in the Mustangs division bracket. PV takes on Rigetti in the top part of the bracket, as West takes on Canyon. And just below us in the bottom half of that bracket, Redondo takes on Valencia. So it will be interesting to see. They could potentially be 4 B League teams in the semifinals if all teams can continue their winning ways here. Of course, Mustangs first have to get past Highland. If they do, they will take on the winner of the Saugus Atascadero matchup. That second round game would happen on November 22nd. But Before the Mustangs get to Saugus/Tascadero, they first have to get past the Highland Bulldogs out of Palmdale, California. Of course, Highland comes in with a 6-4 overall record with a 5-2 league record, also taking second place in their league, ranked 331st in the state, while the Mustangs come in ranked a whopping 77th. So, on paper, this should be favored for the Mustangs, but as we all know, it is the playoffs. Anything can happen. Bottom line is this Mustang squad needs to show up and step up their game tonight. But before they step up, they have to step through the sign of the Mustangs cheer squad and take the field, which they do. The players are pumped. The cheer squad is ready to cheer. The fans are excited. You can feel that playoff action in the air, and let's get ready for the opening kick. And we'll see you next week. Mustang football!